The if, else if, and else structure proceeds as follows. We have a program is running, and it comes up to the first conditional point. So the if will check the first condition. If it's true, it'll come down and execute block 1. Once block 1 is performed, the code will re-enter the program and continue as follows. And block 2, block 3 won't be touched. If condition 1 is false, we move on to possibly a second condition 2, or a second condition, and that's checked. And if that's true, we move down and we get block 2. Block 2 is executed, and then we move back to the code and program and continue, and block 3 is never touched. And in that case, since condition 1 was false, block 1 isn't touched. And then finally, we have the case where condition 2 is false. The else will then go through and unconditionally execute block 3. So if condition 2 is false, the else guarantees that because it was false, block 3 is executed, and then the program returns, or you return to the program, and it continues. And in that case, block 1 and block 2 aren't touched. So it allows different code blocks to be executed according to conditional statements. From that flow diagram, we can come up with some code to show how the if, else if, and else are written. So we have if, and then condition 1, else if, condition 2, else, and block 1, block 2, and block 3. The last thing we need to cover is what entails a condition in Matlab. So we'll try this. We want to determine whether x is less than a, x is greater than or equal to a, and less than b, or x is greater than or equal to b, and we'll report the result. If x is greater than or equal to b, and with double ampersand, x is less than b, then we'll display that. You have the else if, that it's greater than or equal to b, and we'll display that. And then finally, we have the else, where it's guaranteed after the first two conditionals that it's less than a, and we'll display that. And this shows how we create a conditional. We use the relationals, just like we would in math, that they map over. You have less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equals using a double equal sign, and not equals using a tilde and an equal sign. They form logical expressions for the if and the else if process. Expressions are then joined using double ampersand as an and, or double bar as an or.